when you have a person who doesn't want to say anything, you talk to him and watch the response. And I told him about its use in anti-terrorism and in law enforcement. And you guys haven't used this yet. You know, because we have a Fifth Amendment, and we have Miranda rights, we tell people that you don't have to say anything. So I've been suggesting to the police, you ought to say to them, listen, I've been trained how to read your concealed emotions if you want to put on a mask.
And frankly, I thought this was, in our conversations when we talked about the last episode, which is all about interrogation and the kind of interrogation life wants to do versus otherwise. And one of the things you said to me, which I thought was actually fascinating, was, you know, you break the rules a little bit in that you steal emotions. You steal something that people don't want to convey, and that is to some degree, infringing on a person's rights. You know, but you feel, and I, or at least I don't misrepresent you, but I feel certainly that sort of stealing is fine, whereas any sort of physical whatever is not fine, or even, and most of what I don't get political. But I thought that was a very interesting way to think about it. That it is actually an infringement of rights, but it is something that is, worthwhile given the dangers at stake in certain situations.
Well, in 10 days I'm going to be in Washington, dealing with the ACLU's criticism of this infringement of these rights.
Right.
So really the question is, where and when can you do this? Can you do it in an airport? An airport waiting room? That's different than when you're interrogating a suspect. But, there's, from my point of view, there hasn't been enough consideration